that, baby. All right. So here you go, folks. 6 meters is open right now on FTA. I just did a contact with the United Nations. So let me log them in. 6 meters. Frequency is, yeah, 6 meters, baby. United Nations. Plus 15. Minus 15. Special event, United Nations. Make sure I got everything confirmed. FTA. There you go, United Nations, baby. Roger, roger. And the call roster is right there. You see? United Nations headquarters. On 6 meters. This is 6 meters. 50 megahertz. Condition just improved like crazy. Okay? So I just made contact with the United Nations. And right there's the contact. And this is the QRZ for the United Nations. Okay, this cord is tangled, getting tangled in the way, man. It's annoying. And this is the QRZ. Okay. And of course they have, I guess they do what you call it. Let me see the picture of the look at their station. All right. United Nations. Right now 6 meters is open. So anybody for those of you FMDXer and all that other thing, 6 meters is open now. So I'm trying to make it just opened up right now. I just logged into 10 meters, and then I saw I logged into 10 meters. When I logged into 10 meters on Grid Tracker, I saw this. You see the spike, the 6 meter bar. See, 10 meters is open, but you see 6 meters opened up. So when you see that, bambo, I jumped on 6 meters. Okay. When they come, you gotta just bammo, get in there. And I got the United Nations. Just like that. Of course, now I would like to get it confirmed because, by the way, that's a country. If you get that, that's a DXCC, that's a country. United Nations. So there you go. I know I wasn't going to come back on today, but I said, let me come back on for a little bit. I finished cleaning upstairs a little bit, so I said, I'm taking a break. But yeah, that's pretty exciting, though. 6 meters is open. So, it may last an hour. It may last for an hour and then go away. So right now, it's not that many people on there. A couple of Brazilians. Of course, United Nations is on. I made a contact with them. And, tri-state area. New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and Pennsylvania. So these are really DX up here. So I'm just calling out my signal. And actually, let me get back on. I had to go all the way down for the United Nations because he was in 200. So and let me put it back up here. Like, let me see what the rest of them are. About I'll go about 900 because he was all the way down here, United Nations. See how all these people are at? So they're all trying to get in contact with United Nations. So I was up here. I went back down here. Now I'm done. So now I'm back up here. But that's at 6 meters. And remember, it got crappy last night. So that's what I keep saying, people. Conditions sometimes is good, and then by the end of the day, by the afternoon, it gets crappy. And then this morning it was good. It was okay. It was good. 10 meters is fair. When you click on this, remember I talked about this? When you click on this thing now, see, it says fair. Remember how a couple of days ago it was green? Everything was green. Now it's fair. And you see, remember it was green. Now it says active geo. So this can change rapidly. But if you see here, look, 6 meters is open. And 10 meters, look at 10 meters. Look at the bar in 10 meters. So what that means is, on the HF, the lower bands is not that good. But if you come up here, I keep saying it, people. Yeah, people say, oh, go get your general. No, it opens up here. You got to get in there, you know. And that, and also the more you stay on, like for example, I've been a technician now for 2 years. So the more you do this band, you recognize those patterns more. Okay? It's not that, like people say, go get your general. You want to be all the way down there. No. I told you what I did. I explain to you yesterday about the noise, about the shop right here. I would go down to, 40 meters. But no, but up here on 10 meters, I just got like 4 contacts right away. 5. And then I checked. I said, let me check. And then I saw 6-meter bar just go boom like that. Now look, it's shrinking. Right before my eyes, look, it's shrinking. Now look, it's shrinking. Look. Just like that. It's shrinking. Okay? If I go to the core roster now, everybody's dead. Yeah, see, the Brazil is gone. You see? And you see it's only New York, New Jersey, tri-state area, New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania right now. Connecticut is not there. And United Nations calling CQ. But I already got them logged, so I'm good. But you see, you gotta be you gotta, if I just said let me check. I always when I first thing I do is when I go in FTA, I open up Grid Tracker, I check the conditions right there. And I know, okay, oh my God, 6 meters is open. Let me jump over there. It's like, I won't say rare, but it doesn't happen often. But since I've been, really using Grid Tracker, so far this season, I caught it 3 times. 6 meters, three different. So, now this is something I wouldn't have done. This is something I wouldn't have done if I had a general license. Because I'd be so focused down there, 20 meters, and I want to just get contacts. I wouldn't be stuck up here, have to monitor. So it's kind of like, you know what? I'm mastering this more because I see patterns that, a person that's not doing 10 meters every day. Well, I'm not every day, but almost every day since the season changed. And there's days that is just crap. But there's days that is really good, and there's days that is okay. But you get times like this where 6 meters just jumps up there. That's another band now. I jumped on. And I could do 6 meters voice. I could do 6 meter voice if I want to give it a shot. It's gonna be probably local on six. I may talk to somebody. But I want to try today. But if that happens, maybe I'll try one. I'll try to do 6 meters on voice. You know. So I just want to point that out because you know what? These are things you need to look for when you're especially for the technicians out there. I got I got this skin right here. I'm trying to peel this. That's what you gotta look for because it's I don't want to say I'm gonna say it anyway. The hell with it. It won't be to be a cop out and say just get your general and then you don't have to you don't have to worry about that. It's like an afterthought. No, I don't want this to be an afterthought. When I decide to get my license, I want to master this band. I want to master DHF, UHF, as well as HF. You know, there's a lot of people that are HF. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, you talk around the world. Well, but you know, they don't know how to set up a HT. They don't know how to set up a DM. Go on DMR. They don't know how to do this and that. I spoke to a few that day. Just say, "Oh, I've been doing this for years. This is my first time on DMR." You know, I didn't want that. I always wanted to explore different modes. I would like to do the satellite thing. That looks cool. Get the point the satellite and try to talk to hey, to the ISS and all that. That'd be cool. Yeah. So just like that, 6 meters just went poof, almost gone. Sorry for my hand shaking. Just like that, poof. See all the activity? Remember over here? It's gone. See, just like that. That's all. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Just like that. Poof. 6 meters just off. Disappear. Look. Let me contact. Let me just click on this guy. See if I can get another contact before I get off 6 meters. But this is what happens. This is why and he's gone. He's gone. So yeah. So as soon as I see it, they say, okay, that's it. Show's over. All right, I'm gonna go back down to 10. Let me go back down to 10. All right, that was good. At least I got the United Nations. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. That is pretty cool. All right, jumping down to 10 meters. Just like that. Poof. 6 meters is poof. All right, back to 10. Let me just I like to I got a habit of every time I move different I got to do. I don't really have to do it. It's already saved, but it's a habit. All right. So back to 10. And you can see 6 is gone pretty much. So 10 is right there, but 6 is see, only a handful of people was on it. And just like that, poof, it's gone. So this is 10 meters now. All right. So I see is more on this hemisphere now. Is no Europe, no just North America, South America, and Hawaii. Okay, one Hawaiian. So of course we're going west now. Of course, right now it's gonna be 5:39 and 5:39 p.m. here. So and conditions are. But you see, it changes like that on a dime. So this is why I pop in like this because I want to show people that you can enjoy your technician license. You don't have to rush. You can enjoy it. Yeah. Is there sometimes do you have to be patient sometimes? Like because 20 is always open. I can just go down to 20. Yeah, but it will get for me honestly, my attention span, I will get bored quickly. You know, it's just me. I think that I remember Matt mentioned that there's a YouTuber. I think that he's a tech and he's been a tech for years, and he said he's done so much. He said just to show people that I'm at 90 countries right now. Well, if I get this one confirmed, it means 91. If I get the if I get the United Nations confirmed, it'll be 91. But we'll see. But anyway, I got 90. I'm at 90. I got two more last yesterday. So I'm 10 away. I'm 10 away from the DX 100. Go to logbook awards. So right there, DX World 100, 90. Right there. So I need 10 more. Okay. This is what a technician. This is what a technician. Okay. So I'm out to. I'm gonna get the 100 as a technician because I don't want to hear nobody saying, "Oh, but yeah, you could talk around the world. You could make contact around the world." I'm doing that. All right. I'm doing that. So this is my second year. My second year. I just went over my anniversary. My second year. So don't hear those naysayers. The naysayers that say, you want to make worldwide contacts. You need to go down in there. I'd make worldwide contacts on 10 on voice. Is it every day? No, not every day, but that's fine. You know, but I have. Let me load this down. So that's what I want to show people. That's what I'm trying to show people. Get your technician license. Don't rush. Enjoy. But I think by the time I get my general, I'll be so good at 10 meters. I don't know if I want to go back. I don't know if I want to go back. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm learning so much about this band, how it works, how the band works, what to look for. Because all I heard when I first got it was negative. You know, it's because is there more patience in this band? Yeah, you got to be more patient. You got to be more patient. In some areas, you got to be more patient. Yeah, but the reward is greater in some aspects. I seen that. I can see it here. Sometimes those countries that they go down there, they get they get piled up. you know, they run up here. And then I get those exotic countries here because there's not that many up here and don't make contact with, before I even make contact with them, sometimes they'll make contact with me. And okay, well, thank you. You know, it's, oh, let me try to get this guy. There's a state. I need that state, man. Let me see if he. Hello, Matthew. What are you trying to pick? I'm doing FT8. This is a FT8 on 10 meters. So I'm just making contacts here. And I was on 6 meters. I was on 6 meters. Conditions opened up for 6 meters. So I was on there for a few minutes. I made one contact to the United Nations, that's the first time I ever made contact with United Nations. And then conditions just went on 6 meters. And that's why, conditions just changed like that. So now, so you see 6 meters is no longer, is nothing much there now, 6 meters. Sorry. This focus is not the best. So I'm on 10 meters now, but 6 meters, you see? This bar was up here. This bar was all the way up here a few minutes ago. It was all the way up here when I first started the stream. And now it disappeared. And that's what conditions are. Sometimes it just changes. Like when 50 meters is open, that means maybe FM. Or like Michael, Weatherband DX or something, you could try something, you might get something else. It just opens up like sporadic E or something. When I went in there, I had Brazil. I had 2 Brazilian on 50 meters, and then they disappeared. They were only there for a few minutes, and then I was if the United Nations was not there, I would have contacted Brazil, but then they disappeared. But then I got the United Nations one at least. That one is in New York City, the United Nations. That's right there. Because when you get on 6 meters, a lot of the time it's local. It's local. It's gonna be tri-state area. It's not gonna be a DX, a far away. Nah. When you see that on 6 meters, that's an opening. So you saw the 2 from Brazil. The other day, 6 meters opened up. I had somebody from Colombia, and I think the other person was in Colombia, and I think that was it. So that doesn't happen often on 6 meters. Then the other time I had 6 meters, but it was only it was later on. It was already getting dark outside, and we had 6 meters for about 10 minutes, and it was a whole bunch of New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. That was it. Because that's higher in the band. That's 50 megahertz. 50.313 megahertz. They have two frequencies up there. For FTA, there's 2 frequencies. That's, I believe, 50.313, and then it's 50.34 or something. I forgot what the other one is. I forgot. Off the top of my head, I have to look. So that's pretty interesting. That's why I just came on and said, let me come on and see if I can show this, show this. It's good. It's good for you guys. It's good for people to see this because, I know people always compare, I I want to get my dirty because I can't, I just can't, I can't do 10. 10 is, no, 10 is not boring. It's not boring. It's just that, you just don't have the patience for it. That's it. Some people just want to go on 20 and 20. You know what? It's not a challenge. Everybody's on 20. If I would have been on 20, I would have had 150 countries by now. Who knows how many countries I would have had? It's not a challenge to be on 20. Everybody's on 20. Try getting 100 on 10. You know? Try getting 100, like that. That's that's what I'm trying to tell people. Like, I know Tassel thinking about getting his license. Because I know, and let me tell you, for me, the technician was easy. But I know for some, it might not be. That's fine. But this whole thing about you got to upgrade because the band, no. I'm not rushing. I'm not rushing for that. Actually, it's actually more. Yeah, long time no see. Yeah, it's actually more sweeter that I'm trying to wait from the 100 at doing it at 10 and VHF UHF. It's actually gonna be more special, for that reason. Oh shoot! No wait, train. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, no, I wasn't gonna come on, but I got when I got on here, I saw the 6 meter band open. I said, let me just show you guys that these things happen. That you just can't. This thing changes in a dime. You see, now it's up to 3. It was 2. It was 1 this morning. Now it's 3. You saw it. Now it's good. Look, it just changed. Look, I showed you earlier. It was fair, right? That was good. You see this? This was yellow. This was yellow. This was yellow. Okay. So you got to pay attention to these things. I go on here and you see that you got to pay attention to these things, and then you say, okay, now I can, you see 20. 20 is, look at 20 right now. 20 is like, you see how 20 is? 20 is 30 to 20 is good all day right now. See? Good, 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 good. You see? 17 to 15, good, good right now. And then at night it's gonna, but that's expected for this band. At night it never does well at night. After darkness, as soon as it gets dark, flip the light out on that band. So, and the reason why I do this because I know, why the reason I do this too, because I know there's channels out there that don't do this. They don't show you. They don't really get into this stuff. Sometimes they just, I know channels that they're very big channels. They're very and they know their stuff too. But they cater to the people that they cater to the people that they don't want to question. They maybe they're afraid to question some of that. Like, how dare you talk to me like that? I'm a ham for 60 years. And you don't know what you're talking about. This is science. You got to pay attention to this too. And it's much better today. It's so easy today now. You have so many websites. You have so many apps and so many websites that keep track of all this. Even on the program itself. This is Grid Tracker, right? This is just a program that runs with the WSJ. It's a standalone program that you run it with this. and then it helps you. So I use this one, I use them both. Yeah, exactly. In real time. There you go. That's what I meant to say. Thank you. In real time. You know, because I got a few people here that are on the fence about maybe I should get my license, maybe. But and I'm trying to kind of like, I want to say seldom, but I want, because you're gonna, you hear the other side, just like when I got mine, they said right away, "Now get off the repeaters," you know, like it's just like they don't know what they're talking about. Get off the repeaters. All right. Oh, local guy. I guess Maya's done with the dog. I just gave her a pork shoulder bone. I guess she's done with the bone. Yeah. Hello, Danny B. We just no, don't worry about it. Take it, I just popped on here. I was here earlier. I just popped on for a bit, and then I don't know. Let's see how long it goes. I don't know. Matthew, what are you trying to pick up? Like I said, I'm just doing FT8. And hello, Tessa. How was your day today? I hope your day was good. I know you had school. Happy Friday. And I know Monday there's no school, right? It's Columbus Day, so my son is happy too. My son is happy as a clam, right? He's obsessed playing. No school on Monday, so he got a 3-day weekend. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And James Farley, hope you're doing well. Yeah, 10 meters is good now. It was lagging earlier, but it's better now. It was good this morning, but then in the afternoon, kind of for a bit, and then I said, okay. Plus, I was doing other things, and then I went to pick up my son, and then I came down here. Then I had to do a couple of other things. Then finally, I said, I got a couple of hours here, so I said, I'll come down here and do this for a bit. Tomorrow I'll be busy all day, so I definitely not gonna be on tomorrow. And then Sunday I'll probably gonna knock out a few things. You know my story now. When she's off, I disappear. I just that's the way this is the story of my life right now. And of course, I already contacted SH Data, so I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting for them for the software again, because the problem with the handheld is when you buy handheld, you have to have a software to program it. I mean, they do have instructions to manually, you know, like for example, you can use it. I'll show you. Let me show you guys. I'll show you guys quick. A lot, all radios, all handhelds. You're gonna have two modes. You're gonna have channel mode, and then you're gonna have frequency mode. So let me turn it on. I'll show you what I'm. Frequency mode. Right now it's in frequency mode, right? You heard it when I turned it on. It's in frequency mode. When you put it on frequency mode, with this radio, when you put it on frequency mode, you just hit this button. Channel mode. Let me put the volume all the way up. Let me do that again. You see the orange button? It says V/M. Hey, you want to hear it?
Frequency mode. Channel mode.
Now, channel mode means that you got to, that's better. That's basically instead of just putting the frequency. For example, you could put like the call sign, and you assign a channel. That's what I meant to say. You assign a channel. Like channel one will be this repeat at this frequency. So when you go on channel mode, it's easier to just go up and down. So channel one could be this repeater on this frequency and all that. Channel two could be another repeater on another frequency. So you're not inputting the frequency all the time. You assign a channel for that one channel. It's very easy. It's like your radios. You got memory one, memory. So I can say channel one, Voice of America. Channel two, you know, this thing. Radio Marti. Channel three. You know what? That's what I'm trying to tell you. So you're assigning a channel number, a slot. But if it but for most people, I don't want to say most people, um, and you can do that. That's good for like a lot of channel mode is good for a lot of channels that you're gonna access a lot. Like I'm gonna connect to the repeater a lot. I'll assign that one channel one. Uh, Another repeater I'll assign channel the ones that whatever or frequency like a simplex frequency. I'll assign that one channel three, like things like that. When you want frequency mode,
Frequency mode.
you can't see it here because the display is so bright. Okay, let me lower this down because it's trying to receive the weather channel. You see now, when you go on frequency mode, you can just input. Because right now there's two VFO. This one and this one, right? Right now I have it on top. So frequency mode, all I gotta do is input whatever channel. So I can put channel station. For example, let me try. I don't know because I already did the weather band. So let me try. What another frequency I could put in? Anyway, I'll try like 132, and then put 000. I have to wait till so I put on the airbag. Okay, it's trying to. So right now I have it on 132 megahertz. I'm waiting for the light to go away. So let me lower that down. You can't see it because it's so freaking. It's just trying to. It went on AM mode. So let me change the channel. The frequency. Let me go. Okay. Okay, so there's nothing there now. Okay, so you see where I'm at now? 13195. When you're on frequency mode, you can just input whatever frequency you want to put. Okay? So that's what the frequency mode is. I just put the frequency in and that's it. So for example, if I want to put right now you see the top, right? 131,985, whatever. I just put that frequency because I just want to show you. I'm gonna put it back on I'm gonna put the weather thing. So it's gonna be 162. I'm gonna put 475. Okay. So now I put on 162,475. You heard it, right? As I was putting it in, it repeated the number. I'm going up now with the up arrow. So I could do that. Okay, so I went up to here. Okay, just by doing the up arrow, I went back up to 162, 550. Of course, I'm over here. It's not going to receive the weather, but I don't have to do this, by the way. It's already preset. There's a button that you hold it and it presets all of them. So right now it's trying to. All right, I'll try that one.
1, 2, 1. 0, 2, 5.
So there you go. But it's not gonna pick up any. It's not picking up anything right now. See, I just didn't put that in there. Well, you just I put it in there. So on frequency mode, when you go on frequency mode, you could just input the frequency. Okay. Now if I go back to channel mode.
Channel mode.
Channel mode is what you already have saved in here. Okay. So whatever you program in each channel. So in that case, see if I go up and down.
2, 3.
So right now it's just shouting out the channels.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, so those are all assigned channels already. So that's why people get confused with that. People get confused with that. Oh, they're trying to put a frequency in that channel mode. You can't. You gotta switch to frequency mode.
Frequency mode.
Now you can input whatever frequency you want to put on it, and it'll go there. Okay. Channel mode is only for the memory channels. That's what you can call it. Like on the shortwave radio, that's a memory channel. Hello, different gear TV. Yeah, it's like the ball fan. They all sound the same. This is the XH E100. This is going to be launched on October 23rd. They do have them on AliExpress right now, but I will wait on that because I'm right now. I am testing this radio out for them. They sent me this radio about 2 months ago. I am testing it out. However, I need the software to program because right now, that is a big issue, and I need them to send me the software so I can program my own, my channels. I want to put my channels and then my repeaters and all that. Oh, by the way, frequency mode. Let me see if I can connect.
Channel mode.
Okay, frequency mode. Let me see if I can.
1, 4, 4, 1, 5, 0.
Let me see.